expect flair, as always, from the Brazilians, but it is quite changed the pace when they get into the final third, and there'll be all kinds. Talking to Landon Donovan the other day, he said, watch out, wouldn't hate to be...
Always go to his left foot. Fabian Johnson...
In 16 meetings back in 1998 in the Gold Cup semis at the Los Angeles Coliseum. Pleasing one-touch football we saw against the Scots at the weekend. But Brazil are capable of that too. That was a bit careless from Leandro Damião. Now Oscar. And there might be something here. Charged on it on Yewu. Jinking, twisting run.
And the longer Tim Howard can hold his ground, the more difficult it is for Neymar.
As a friendly for Brazil, because the nation hangs on every single kick of the ball that the national side makes.
And particularly when they're this young. Olympics coming up this summer, every player trying to prove themselves. Some players playing for contracts, transfers. Tough opponent.
Off national scene. He did play Jefferson against Denmark at the weekend. Can't really drop a guy called Jefferson, can you, in Washington? Romelu. Lots of support from Brazilian fans based on the East Coast. Now Leandro Damião can make it two. What a save from Tim Howard. One-on-one.
Has to come up huge 2 or 3 times, and Timmy Howard does just that. Perfectly timed run from Leandro, but look at...
Pressure high up the pitch. They scored a goal, a second goal against Denmark. Running, it has to be said. Hulk. Danilo joining in. Next season, the deal isn't done yet, but Hulk's already sending out tweets to the Chelsea supporters. We're going to get another yellow by the look of it here, are we? Oscar this time. The US pinned in their own half. I mean, the answer to that is good long balls out, isn't it?
Right, and that's the exact difference of what we saw Saturday in Jacksonville against Scotland, where the back four from the US had time. Maurice Edu, Michael Bradley, Jermaine Jones.
Over the years, but none in the last year or so. Marcelo. Oscar wanted it. That's a good challenge from Onyewu. Make sure it never got to Leandro Damião this time. Here's Oscar again, wearing the famous number 10 shirt. Marcelo towards the back with Howard, out to Hulk here, back across the face of the goal. It's kind of Yaya Toure figure, if you like. Powerful presence in the midfield. And doing very well with Schalke, who finished third in Germany this year. Neymar, and there's a second goal. They just did not pick him up. And the Brazil...
Professional. Jurgen's very high on Fabian Johnson and his future with the US.
I think he might be busy tonight, though. This is Oscar. He's looking to spring from the midfield there down that.
Donovan, Torres to get forward, and right now they just can't build out of the back.
Neymar.
Makes life very difficult to get that ball back.
Something the Barcelona sides have had, of course, all the good teams do. How you play without the ball. Pretty handy with it, as we've seen here. Marcelo to play it across the face of goal, and
no options.
Can't keep the ball here, the USA. And it takes some time to get it back again.
Well, the hardest part is, Ian, when you defend consistently.
Not putting any pressure high up the pitch on the Brazilians either. They're a little worried, I think, about what might happen. Neymar lays it inside. And this is not a threat this time, swerving off. In those away games with France and Belgium, and won historically in Italy. Hulk turns up there in a midfield position on the left-hand side. There's a real fluidity about the team. Look at that, 11 scoring chances. Somebody's been keeping count. 2 goals. Lord Mayor show this a little.
But you know you're going to be on the back foot somewhat playing against Brazil. It's just how efficient are you?
Another one who won a bronze medal in Beijing at the Olympics there. What can Klinsmann do about this in the second half, Taylor?
Well, at some point you come in at halftime and you just make this about the second half. Forget about the first half and try to get something out of the second half, albeit change.
Quite control it, but Bradley's picked it up this time and has found a decent-looking ball to Fabian Johnson here. Across the face of goal, and the United States do have one with Hercules.
No, and it's a difficult task against Brazil when you're Hercules Gomez, knowing you're not going to get many touches on the ball, but can you be effective? He's been strong, drawing fouls outside the 18-yard box and gets a reward with a great finish.
That is the end of Brazil. Won that by 2-0 at the Giants Stadium. Neymar scored on that occasion.
Going forward, and who's there defending? Hercules Gomez tracking all the way back.
Real and Premier League clubs. I think he's staying put. Certainly to the Olympics and probably World Cup and beyond. Donovan. Good challenge by Sandro to stop Jones from powering through from midfield. But there's a better sense of belief and a positive attitude here from the US. It might be dangerous trying to take the game to Brazil, but they're going to try it. Neymar here, cuts it back, it's another one. Marcelo is the scorer.
You choose to go forward and push numbers forward. If you lose that ball, Brazil will kill you. Perfectly timed run from Neymar. Picks up his head. Marcelo, after playing the first pass to get in the attack, peels off the back corner, back shoulder. Look at that, right behind Onyewu and in front of Bocanegra. Simple finish.
Free kick, I should say. No hands involved. And Oscar leading the charge here. They're looking for things on the break. Good covering, good. The production line of Brazilian talent is quite amazing. I think I read somewhere there were 1 or 2 complaints at the weekend about them being a little invisible from a distance. Yeah, from Thiago Silva. Very ambitious ball, nearly came off to Neymar now. Oh, Oscar, back to Neymar again, might be another one here. Oh, it's off the post.
Early on in his career, pundits said he was maybe too casual, but now the moment he passes that ball, finding the next space to run it.
Fizzed with the 3 or something.
No, but watch the first step from Neymar to stay on side right behind Cherundolo. Pato's unlucky. Very unlucky. The moment Neymar hits this, such a good run from Pato in between the center backs and Fabian Johnson. That's unlucky.
Pato's the only survivor, Taylor, from the Confederations Cup. Boyd, who would have been going to the Olympic Games this summer had the United States not failed to qualify in heartbreaking fashion. Oscar to Neymar. Danilo, the big right. Neymar. Oscar. On and on, invited to shoot, does so. Was a bit too hot. Forced a bit wide, he got a great shot and it was a fine save. Oh, and then, well, you thought they had to score. Boyd got on the end of it and couldn't quite finish it off. Last-ditch pieces of work, that time by the goalkeeping, and before that by Romulo.
From Hercules Gomez tonight. But again, it's not over.
Not yet. Juan with the clearance. They've been stretched in this second half, though, the Brazilians. It's brilliant. He's got lots like that. Go onto YouTube, you'll see them. Lucas inside. And that is the final whistle. The United